Hi guys, zpolt here. Welcome to my lab. And before we continue with the impressions and unboxing of this one, so since this is the last video of the year, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody of you who are subscribed and who supported me along the way. We are nearly 2,500 subscribers here in zpolt Labs, and that is super high for me, especially coming from almost nothing for this year. So it's been a really nice journey, and I would like to thank everybody, and I would like to wish you all a happy new year and a fruitful holidays. And of course, hopefully you have learned something along the way in this channel. And of course, I'm gonna give more insights regarding that in the channel update coming soon. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the XDUOO X3 Mark II for today, and to wrap up 2018, we're gonna start with the first music DAP player here in the channel. I'm gonna give my first impressions, and we're gonna unbox this, of course, for today. And of course, big thanks to TechShop28 for lending me this review unit. Links down below for their shop, and of course, make sure you support them. For this year, I couldn't do what I have done in this channel if it was not for them. So yeah, links down below. Check out their shop. They have almost complete audio gear, and anything that you want audio gear, I'm pretty sure they have it, and they're pretty nice people as well. So let's check out the XDUOO X3 Mark II. Again, this is the first DAP in the channel. Let's read the features first. So this is a DAP, of course. It displays some music, and yeah, it has a DAC and an amp as well. It supports MP3, WAV, APE, WMA, FLAC, of course, ALAC, DSF, DFF, and ISO music format, and also DSD, which is nice. It has HD 2.4 IPS screen, so that's nice. 7H hardness glass, so that is sort of in the Gorilla Glass territory. The DAC is AK4490. It's nice that they disclosed even the DAC that they used. Bi-directional Bluetooth and 4.0 transmission, 10-band equalizer. So we have an equalizer here, which is nice. Of course, I'm also gonna compare this to my WM1A. So this is the WM1A, of course, is almost 10 times the price, but it will be really cool to compare it with that. 256 SD card, optimized power circuit design, and can be used as synchronous USB DAC. So that's nice that you can use this as a USB DAC as well. Playback time, we have 13 hours of playback time, which is pretty substantial, I would say. 100 grams as well. So it is made in China, and from XDUOO themselves. Portable high-res player. So you have the high-res sticker anywhere? Okay, no high-res sticker, but they say that it is a high-res player. So we're gonna unbox this now, and of course, this costs around 6,600 pesos. So this is sort of in your mid-range kind of DAP, low to mid-range, I would say. Still in the budgetfi range. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Of course, this is one of the most expensive things that I have reviewed in the channel, I think. So again, super thanks to TechShop28 for trusting me with this expensive stuff. Okay, let's take a look at that. It's so you have a box within a box. And look at this, guys. Look at the texture here. That looks... I don't think the WM1A even has this kind of box. Anyways, nice. It has sort of a bevel here as well in the logo. And yeah, this looks like a watch packaging. So let's open it up, and let's see what we are gonna see. Okay, nice. So you sort of have a phone kind of package, which is nice. And you have here the screen protector-ish, and yeah, right off the bat, it has your kind of minimalist kind of design. Okay, so let's put it out right now, and let's feel it out. It has a pretty substantial feel. It is really made of metal, definitely. Let's put this aside first, and let's look at what's inside the box. And you have other stuff here. I'm gonna try to not wreck the box because I'm gonna still return this thing. Okay, so here inside you have a 3.5 to 3.5 adapter, which is nice. So you can use this maybe with your other devices as well. And you have a micro USB to USB-A right here, and you have your screen protectors here as well, which is nice that they included the screen protector, and also warranty stuff at the bottom. So I'm gonna bring this back as cleanly as I can, and I'm gonna put this back as well. So that is the package. Pretty basic package, similar to what you see with more expensive packages, so I wouldn't really gripe about that. So let's take a look at the physical package of the DAP itself. So we have a play button right here. You have the next and back button. You have a back button here as well, and possibly the menu button right here. Here at the side, you have the power button, and you have the plus and minus, which is the volume button right here, and you have your micro SD slot right here. And again, it looks pretty well made. Here at the top, you have nothing here, but this feels plastic. Maybe it will be for the antennas, and hopefully, yeah, my focus works fine. And at the back, you have a pretty sleek design, pretty balanced overall. Sort of looks like your phone design. Here in this side, you have nothing, and at the bottom, you have your headphone jack right here, and you have a 3.5mm out right here to maybe use with your mobile phone, and you have a USB-C right here. Wow, okay, I didn't notice that the cord that they included is a USB-C, so that may be a miss for me, but you have USB-C right here, which is pretty cool. That is an updated kind of design. So looking at the physical look first, I like the understated kind of design. It is all blocky and yeah, subdued kind of design, minimalist kind of design. So this is more minimalist than my WM1A. So I'd say that this looks pretty cool. So maybe one of my minor gripes here is I wish this is better spaced, because there's a lot of space here. I wish that this is a bit shorter, maybe right here, and they just made the buttons more flush, and not use circle buttons, maybe use squircle buttons or something like that. But yeah, this is not a bad design whatsoever, but I kind of prefer that it's even more minimalist, because you already have a minimalist kind of aesthetic. It will be cool that if you went all the way. In terms of weight and the overall feel, this feels really substantial, so I wouldn't really worry about this if you kind of drop it. So it's it's like a brick. It feels like a brick, and it feels really solid. So I really like the build here. Okay, so let's hopefully I can fix my focus right here. Okay, so let's move on to the software itself. So yeah, this is my first look. I didn't really research about this, so you have a the unboxing kind of feeling right here. Everything is first hand. So you have the logo right here, Hi-Fi Digital Player, and of course we're gonna set it up. Is this touchscreen though? It is not touchscreen. So okay, one of my minor gripes again is this kind of feels off. Like you have your back and forward button right here, but it is up and down, so that's kind of confusing. And you have the UI here is in portrait mode, so that's kind of confusing. Unless it goes landscape mode, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of confusing that you have this kind of setup when you have a sort of portrait kind of UI right here. Okay, so let's set it up. Let's choose English right here, and here it says music browser, and you have a music setting right here, system settings, Bluetooth settings, and my music right here. So right off the bat, I don't like this that it's cut off. So you can see right here, it doesn't complete the sentence. It's just music setting. I mean, I get it, sure, but this is sort of a mark that it is not, the UI here is not really designed for this player. So yeah, that's a minor gripe there. And also the screen itself looks pretty low res, but it's sort of like it feels like a TFT screen. But well, my WM1A also looks low, kind of low res, but so that's not a problem for me. So let's see how let's see how fast the UI is. It's pretty fast. The response is pretty good. It doesn't feel that it is sort of a slow DAP. So it comes charged now. It has this almost 50% charge right here, which is good. So I can already use it now. So let's go to the music browser right here. So I don't have any music here yet, but so okay, I need a micro SD. You have OTG as well, and update the music library. So okay, no music yet, but let's browse through the UI first. Here you have album, artist, genre, my favorites, playlist, and recent play. So you have a quite sizable categories here to choose from. Let's look at the open. I don't have a card, so definitely you need a card to be able to play anything here. So I'll definitely get my micro SD in a few and test this out. But let's go through the settings first. Update media gain setting. So you have a low and high gain setting, which is cool. For high impedance headphones, you have a high setting, which is it will help with the volume. DSD mode equalizer. So let's see what okay, you have a 10 band equalizer here that you can really customize, which is cool. You can really set what you need for your headphone, earphone. Play mode, you have a loop, and you also have a shuffle right here, and also a loop, and also this is, I'm not sure what this is. Okay, but you just have some symbols. Line out volume, okay, that's cool for your 3.5mm headphone jack. Breakout play, gapless play, max volume, so you can adjust it if you have sort of hearing problems and you're protecting your hearing, which is cool. Fixed volume, memory, default volume 20, channel balance, okay, cover, lyric, okay, that's nice. So you have quite a sizable number of settings right here. System settings, let's go here. So USB, brightness, folder, car mode, you have a car mode, nice. Sleep and off, so it's good that you have a sleep timer right here. So if you forget to use it, or forget to turn it off, you can just you're sure that it will turn off by itself. Key lock settings, and reset to factory right here. And you also have Bluetooth settings right here, and you can use Bluetooth. It's nice that this has Bluetooth as well. So that is mostly what this thing looks like. Let me get my micro SD, and let me try to give you my initial impressions of the X3. Wait a minute. Okay, so I already put a micro SD in. So one thing to note, guys, the micro SD is quite open right here. So you wouldn't want water to be anywhere this DAP. Okay, so let's test now with of course my trusty HD600. And I'm gonna try to listen and give you guys my initial impressions of this. HD600 is 300 ohms. It takes quite some power to drive, and I can hear pretty easily the nuances of the sound here. One thing to note is this doesn't have 2.5mm balanced, so if you're a balanced kind of user, you might want to look at elsewhere. We're gonna listen to some Claptons for this test, and let's see, maybe some I Shot the Sheriff. I'm really excited to have a listen. So around 79 volume to be able to get this to a good volume for the HD600. I would say in terms of resolution, the WM1A still has an edge in resolution. Maybe it's the amp that they're using here, but it does have some good detail. I would say average kind of detail. It's not bad sounding, it's actually good sounding. The soundstage is pretty big, of course not in the same level as my i5 Black label, but this is pretty big. yeah, it has good resolution. I'm pretty impressed with the resolution, especially for the price that I paid for it. And also, yeah, one thing to note is, yeah, this drives this, I would say, pretty hard to drive headphone to a very good volume, so that is nice. But one thing to note is you will go to a higher gain kind of setting for you to be able to get a really good volume. Let's go to the low gain and let's see what volume I need to reach. In low volume, I need around 90. So in high gain, I need around 76. So it's not that far. I'm pretty impressed by what I heard. So, okay, verdict. So this is of course not a review yet. This is my first impressions. I like the design. It has a very good build as well. It's pretty solid. For 6,000, this is really, I would say, good aesthetics overall. It's a kind of an understated look, and it's not that big as well. It's something that you can put in your pocket. It's definitely bigger than the WM1A. So yeah, that looks wise, I would say I'm okay with it. Of course, I would love that this is more minimalist in design, but yeah, this is a music player, so I guess that's no problem for me. So the sound wise, I would say it's okay for the price. Definitely it's you get what you pay for. The resolution level, again, it's not in the same level as maybe your more expensive amps. So definitely you would want an amp to go with this if you want you know, the best sound. But of course, for a DAP, I would say that the sound here is quite okay. It is better than your mobile phone, definitely. So that's already an upgrade if you're coming from just using a phone. So I'm gonna put this through its paces and of course give you a full review, gonna compare it as well in full with the WM1A and also with phones, and of course give you a breakdown on the difference between each, and maybe also I'm gonna compare it to other amplifiers as well, how it sounds like, how it stacks compared to those. But I would say it's a pretty positive impression for me for this DAP. So yeah, that is the XDUOO X3 Mark II. Hopefully you like this kinds of reviews, and hopefully you like a DAP review. A lot of you guys have been asking me for DAPs, so this is the first DAP now in the channel. Hopefully more will come soon, and of course subscribe for the full review. Stay tuned. And of course we review budget-fi to mid-fi audio gear, so if you're into that, consider of course subscribing and turn that bell button as well, so you'll be first notified when we first go live in an awesome video. And of course, a happy new year to everybody. You guys enjoy and use your IEM if you are bothered by the fireworks, and hopefully a lot of you guys already have your IEMs ready if you don't like to listen to fireworks. And of course, if you like, just go out and put your IEM out and enjoy the fireworks. And of course, I'm gonna see you guys next year actually. So have a good night guys, and goodbye.